That is the most important. He correctly assessed the state of the enemy sometimes, and as a result, he adopted some different policy towards them. And sometimes he realized or he correctly assessed the weakness of his enemies, and here he adopted order. Is it clear? And in this connection, one important thing which we should take into consideration is that wherever there is any negotiation, he would send his commanders, that is true, but along with the commanders, he also would send some Brahmins in the negotiation. Is it clear? The Brahmins were employed for the negotiation. Why? Because even if the negotiation failed, the Brahmins were never killed. So that was the strategy. And several times it happened so. But in kind of necessity, he was also prepared to give severe punishment to the Brahmins. Because one time the Jaisi Brahmins committed a great crime against the life of Krishnananda. Then what Krishnananda did? Krishnananda firstly degraded those Jaisi Brahmins. And after their degradation, then they were killed.
His son was also kidnapped by one of the Brahmins.
Yes, his son, yes, Pradapsisa. So this is the thing. And lastly, now the last point I would like to mention here is that, in my opinion, Prithvinarayan Saha maintained a kind of close border policy. That means he did not want to allow the foreigners to come to Nepal and stay here and take part in the political or other deliberations. He did not want, because he stated clearly in his review with that if the foreign merchants come to Nepal, then they will leave the Nepalese businessmen. That is spoken by Krishnananda. And he maintained a kind of close border policy, close frontier policy, and the close frontier policy of Prithvinarayan Saha was adopted by his successor even during the Rana regime, and it was slightly relaxed only after the fall of Rana in 1950. Only after that. Otherwise, during the Rana regime, if any person across the valley want to enter the valley, he had to get a kind of permission from the government, even within the territory of Nepal state. So that was the policy first adopted by Krishnananda and was continued by his successor all through the period of modern history till the fall of the Rana regime in 1992. So this is in general the strategy of Krishnananda. Now let me speak a very few words now regarding the civilian portion, that is this policy on the basis of Tityupadesh and other few points that we will discuss tomorrow. But now I will want to give you just the points of some of the weaknesses of Krishnananda. Because when we discuss the contribution of any person, we should be judicious, we should be honest. And we should not say that why Krishnananda was very great. He did everything well. There was no weakness on him that we can say. So there are two weaknesses. And the first is that after the conquest of Nuwakot, he put Jayantarana to death in the most cruel manner. Jayantarana was a Godfrey commander first, but he was dismissed by Nargopal Saha. After Nargopal Saha's expedition to Nuwakot ended in failure, Then he went to Jayaprakash Malla, and Jayaprakash Malla appointed him the commander of Nuwakot. And when Krishnan Shah wanted to make an attack on Nuwakot, then he sent a letter to Jayanta Rana to come to his army again. But Jayanta Rana refused. And when Nuwakot was attacked and conquered, then he put him to death in a most cruel manner. He flayed him alive. So that was a very cruel act on the part of Krishna. Then the second one is cutting of the noses of Kirtipur. That was the another part for which Krishna is generally criticized. Isn't it? And some of the writers say that, well, the cutting of the nose never took place. Because the cutting of the nose means they are losing the battle. That is interpreted in some that way also, but it is not true. There is clear-cut evidence of the cutting of the nose. But as mentioned by the Christian missionaries, all the persons were not deprived of their nose, but only those persons who were very active against the Kurdish attack lost their nose. This is the second one. Then third one is, as the time needed, Machiavelli has said, Machiavelli, a very renowned political thinker of medieval period, he said that a politician should not be worried about his word. If the politician thinks of keeping his word intact, he is never going to succeed. You know, we have to change his word from time to time. So, Krishna Shah also did not remain true to his word. I have given you the example yesterday, or day before yesterday also, that when he conquered Lalitpur, he had given full assurance to the Pradhans of Lalitpur that their life will be saved. But once he knew that they may pose some kind of threat to his rule in future, then not only the courtiers, but his family were probably here. This is the other one. Then the fourth one is the economic blockade and it was the great harassment to the people of the valley, which we have already mentioned yesterday, isn't it? Great harassment, not to the rulers, not to the military commanders, but to the generals. Generals will suffer a lot by the economic blockade of prisoners. Then next one is the illegal means to kill Kirtipur, illegal means to conquer Kirtipur. Economic blockade one thing, and the stoppage of the supply of water, that is another thing. So that was also a great weakness in the brilliant career of Krishna Shah. Then again, at the Bhaktapur War, in a 3-day war, 2,000 soldiers were killed. All that soldiers were killed. That is okay. Because the soldiers were born to fight. Isn't it? You are born to fight. Isn't it? Yes. So if you say that I will be killed in the war, then you are the soldier. That is true. But in the Bhaktapur war, the soldiers were killed. Exactly, that's it. But why did 500 houses were burned?
Costs were also disputed.
Sorry?
Costs were also disputed.
Costs?
Yes.
Yes. It basically destroyed, yes, it is said, you know. Now, in the vocabulary it is said that in the year Bhaktapur was conquered, the 1 year cultivation was completely destroyed. There was completely a famine, a panika. Yes, that is true. So, the very much rough behavior of the cruel activities in the conquest of Bhaktapur. So, these were few of the Krishna's witness, but compared to the unification of Nepal, because it is said that every form is permitted in the interest of the country. If the country's interest is there, if the country's interest is at stake, then every other means is permitted. It is clear. So here also, Prithviraj Shah did all these things not for his personal benefit, not for his family's benefit, but certainly in the interest of the formation of a united people. And that's why these weaknesses of Prithviraj Shah must not be taken as genuine. All right. So now I have discussed Prithviraj Shah as his strategy. Now tomorrow I will discuss the rest of the portions in his deliveries, and I have been told by the organizers that I should give a brief introduction to the main army commander-in-chiefs. Not commander-in-chiefs, commanders. Commanders of Unification War. So I will give you tomorrow. Alright, now if you have any question or query, now we can. Yes. Alright.
What do you understand by unification? Also, you need to explain what were the features that were necessary to any state that planned to set out on a path of conquest and unification with Britain.
Alright. Now, what is the difference between unification and conquest? The main issue is here. Now, you know, if one country makes an attack on the other country and conquers it, it is not. It is purely a conquest. Isn't it? Now, if you look from this point, the conquest of Prithviraj Shah may also be termed as a conquest, not a. Because Prithviraj Shah conquered the kingdoms of Nepal and Makwanpur, and his successors, Rajendra Vatni conquered Sovichi, Bahadur Shah conquered Christ, isn't there? But one thing is there. The thing is that if one country is united in the beginning, and after some years or after some centuries, if that country, due to some reasons, was divided into many kingdoms, and if those kingdoms were again united, then it is called. So that was the case of Nepal. During the ancient period, Nepal was united. One country, isn't it? The inscription of Samudragupta, the account of Chinese pilgrim Wenxian testifies it. It was one country. But after the 8th or 9th century, it was divided into 3 kingdoms. In the west, there was Khasmandar ruler. Khasmandar ruled in Singha, not China. Yes. Then there was another rule which is known as Dway kingdom in Taran, eastern Taran. And there was one kingdom in the Kathmandu Valley, which is known as Nepal kingdom. So it was divided into 3. And after the 14th or 15th century, that Khasmandar kingdom in the west was divided into more than 46 states, 22 in the Karnali and 24 in Gandhar. Similarly, the Dway kingdom of eastern Tarai was also divided into Makwanpur, Jodh, Saurati, and the Nepal Gandhar was also divided into 3 kingdoms, sometimes 4 or 5 or 4. Sometimes, you know, Balipa also emerged as an independent state for some time. Dorkha also emerged as an independent state for some time. So in this way, one Nepal in ancient period was divided into many kingdoms, and Prithviraj Shah united those kingdoms by the course of war. So that is because it is not the conquest of God. It is not that one. Then how many acts of unification are there? As you have said. Now you know, I think this. Alright. Now, generally, the people are of opinion. I have a quite different view in this condition, you know. That's why I was to tell you that. My view. The people, some of the actors say that, well, Prithviraj Shah made only the political unification. He made only the territorial unification. He did not make social unification, or religious unification, or linguistic unification. Is it clear? It is generally said like that. But in my opinion, the unification is always political. If you want to have the religious unification, if you want that all the people of Nepal should follow one religion, it is not possible. If you want that all the people of Nepal speak one language, it is also not possible. So the linguistic unification or administrative unification is also very difficult, you know. Even today, we have different legal systems. Some of the provisions are different in our western areas. Isn't it? So it is based on the social system of those areas. You cannot ignore you cannot ignore them. And you know, political change is very easy. Now the 1,000 years of monarchy was replaced by republic. It is in just a movement of few weeks in 2062-63. The whole system was changed. But the social system did not change. It is very difficult to make changes in the social system. Have you understood? That's why what I mean to say is that the unification is always the political or the territorial unification. And within that territory, we may have separate social system, separate religious values, separate cultural issues. If you want to bring the entire Nepali people into one cultural umbrella, it is not possible in the modern world. So, how many kinds of, regarding the question of how many kinds of unification, we know there is only one kind, that is political unification. And within the political unification, the people of the country which was unified should live in conformity with different cultures, different social values, and different religious activities. Alright, did I answer the question? Alright. So, yes.
So you unified गर्दै जाँदाखेरि जस्तै अब गोर्खा आर्मी प्लस अर्को सानो सानो स्टेटहरूको प्रिसमिलिटीहरूको चाहिँ आर्मीहरूसँग लडाइँ गर्दै गयो त्यो गर्दाखेरि जब त्यो जस्तो पछि खुसीको जुन आर्मीहरू छ त्यसले कसरी इन्टरप्रेट गर्दै गयो
Good question. Yes, that's a very good question. No doubt. Now, I think, if I understood your question well, now suppose Gorkha made an attack on Lomjung and conquered it. And what he will do about the Lomjung army? Isn't it? Would he suppress? That's the main question. And I will give you answer to this question by giving the example of Lomjung itself. When there was a war between Nepal and Lomjung, Bhakti Thapa was the commander of Lomjung. The same Bhakti Thapa who died in Anglo-Nepal War, in the Battle of Teotihuacan, isn't it? He belonged to Lomjung and he was taken as a prisoner of war. And for some time, he and his followers were kept in prison. But later on, during the time of, in course of negotiation, when Nepal realized that now this man, Bhakti Thapa and his followers would work in favor of New Nepal, not in favor of Lomjung and Nepal, then he was given a big force. And all through his life, he remained loyal to the Nepal. It is clear. And that's why Prithvinarayan Shah and his successors, they did not ignore the local people. I have already mentioned a few minutes ago that they were not ignored. Yes, but those people who were constantly against the Nepalese army, certainly they were punished. Otherwise, I follow? So then, we meet tomorrow for the last day.
out of topic. Who was that? I heard somewhere that who is this channel?
Chagal Guru.
Who is this channel?
Yes, actually, it is very difficult to say, because, very difficult to say, because, there is no document on Chagal Guru anywhere. And regarding the Gurus, that I will discuss tomorrow, Khas, Magar, Guru and Kabuli. These were the 4 classes which Prithvinarayan has selected for them. Isn't it? That is mentioned in Divya sister. Now regarding the Chagal Guru, one Parsuram Thapa of Padano had invited Prithvinarayan Saha to make an attack on Kathmandu. And it is said that Prithvinarayan Saha himself stated in this that the brother of Parsuram Thapa was encouraging the Chobishis against Prithvinarayan Saha. And Prithvinarayan Saha wanted to kill that brother of Prithvinarayan Saha. Parsuram Thapa. Now how to kill him? It was very difficult to kill him. So he selected Chagal Guru. And the Chagal Guru, then in this guise of Gaine, fisherman, yes, Gaine also. Fishermen are the Gaine with Pokhara. So he went there with Sarani and all these things. Then he killed the brother of Parsuram and returned. Now it is written only in the Divya case, not in other places. And that's why we Chagal Guru, still it is difficult to say. Yes, a kind of spy implied by Prithvinarayan Saha. According to Divya case, that's all right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Later on,
Please have a seat for a while.
Second